y'all? AKIM23 TV. Today is Vlogmas day 7, and I just want to say, if you click this video, I know for a fact you are being messy, okay? You clicked this video because you wanted some tea, and I'm here to give the tea. Why? Because I noticed some tea. Hold up. There's too much echo in here. Because you wanted some tea, but I noticed something. I 100% noticed a change in some things, and I like to address it. The only reason I am addressing this is because, of course, society, life, things was done in the past always bust back up, like, all the time. But I noticed this on a support level. Like, I noticed this because of a change in support from my different social media outlets. Like, the support that I get from Instagram is 100% different from the support that I get from Facebook. Reason being, Facebook has a lot of family members and also a lot of people that I went to high school with. And I'm from Houston, Texas, probably one of the only cities that's filled with so many talented people who do not support each other whatsoever. Like, whatsoever. However, the support on Facebook is 100% different. Like, it's like little to none. I swear to God. Like, a video could be sitting there and it gets like no love, okay? Like, absolutely none. Well, of course you clicked the video because you wanted to know the jail time story time. So let me go ahead and explain it all to you. Y'all, I just got stopped by a new neighbor. Homie would not. Oh my God, he would not let me go. And then it don't help when you have Vander. Like, it's like a whole different subject. Okay, so I have to do my story time real quick because I know for a fact my phone is about to start blowing up. So, let me just do a quick rundown. Let me do an explanation. Not an explanation like that, but let me do a quick little, whatever you want to call it. The reason why I hadn't posted videos on YouTube or anything in so long was because this year of 2020, I found out a whole lot of stuff, family related, that tied to who I am as a person. And that one story plays a part into literally every single thing about my life. Like, even the jail situation, like, it all ties to it. So it was like wanting to tell a part of a story, but also feeling like that part of a story had a bigger, like, situation to it. And though it does, this small part of a jail situation, that's on me because I was an adult. No matter what's the past history to it or what could have led or how it even got there in the first place. So what I'm gonna do is try to give a quick rundown of this story without telling the full story of who the hell I really am. Like that. Not like in a deceiving way, but like, I got a big story time, like some TT for real, like one of those oh really type story times, and one of those type of story times. So in 2015, that's when it publicly came out. This picture went all over social media, went all over Facebook, family members sharing the photo, the news clip, everything. Like, it just went all around. Like, yeah, this nursing assistant was stealing money from the patients. Now, here's the thing. I was a nursing assistant, and I was smoking at the time fake marijuana. Now, this was before it became like a whole banning it from everything and chewing people's zombie faces and everything like that. I ended up smoking fake marijuana, and every time I would smoke it, I felt like a whole entire different person. It was like I would transform into something 100% like a different person. Like I literally was like myself. If you know me, if you know who I am as a person, or if you knew who I was before you just stopped messing with me on whatever my personality is, have always been the same. Like my patience, it was a situation that baffled like almost everybody around me, because it was like, not that person. You didn't steal money from your patients, not you. Your patients actually like you. And it's like, they do. However, when I smoke this fake stuff, I turn into somebody else, and yeah, everybody just getting swiped. Like, it didn't matter what. Money didn't even have to be from America. It was just like everybody was getting swiped. And literally, before even getting caught or anything, I saw myself going to jail. I actually saw myself on the news. And I saw myself going to jail, and I saw everything being okay. It was almost like I had visions of everything before everything even happened. And it was like, I walked around that hospital for like weeks, like just feeling so zombied out, because I was aware of what I was doing, and I didn't feel good with self. It was like I knew what I was doing was wrong. My actions that I had been displaying and who people have been seeing was two totally different people. However, at that time of me going through self things, the people were investigating me the whole time, planning things so I can try to jack it and everything. Obviously, I didn't, because, I was going through self battles and stuff, and I ended up pretty much getting fired. They told me if they'll press charges, they'll let me know. They ended up pressing charges. I was fighting my case for like all of 2014, and then some lady at another hospital, she was an actual nurse, she stole credit cards from the nurses and the doctors, swiped everybody's cards. Once they put that lady on the news, my lawyer called me and said, hey, they enhanced your charges. And this was in 2015. They enhanced your charges, and now you're gonna have to like rehire me. I'm gonna have to hang up. And then I called my dad, and then boom, my face is all over the news. And it's like, oh my goodness, like, why the hell am I all over the news? Let alone it's all over social media. They put a warrant out for my arrest, and it was like, the world didn't know where I was. Everybody on like social media was like literally talking straight down, except for the people who actually did not talk down, and y'all know who y'all are. And it's like, I was there, like I was still in reality, like I was still here. Like, I'm looking at people share this post, share my news pic. I'm looking at people that I was best friends with in high school just completely talk about me as if I was not anything. And I understand how the immature brain could have felt at the time. However, at the time, I felt like if you are a friend, or if you are even just people generally, because we do this now, like people do this now, and it like irritates my soul. It's like, if a person does something that is completely out of their character, you don't bash them. You don't sit and come into groups and just talk about, like, that is literally straight up, whether you agree with it or not, you try to understand. You try to get an understanding to what the situation is, what happened, reach out to the person. But people that I actually called best friends that came in my house, like was in my car, like literally people that were like damn near related, like we literally could call each other brother, sister, whatever, like literally we're just talking down. And I still haven't talked to these people since, but that's okay, because it just shows you, it just shows you how people like are. And it's like, even after I did get sentenced, that was my only time ever in life getting in trouble. I've never been in trouble. I've always been an honor roll student, AP classes, the whole 9 yards. So the one time I actually did get in trouble, I ended up getting 6 months state jail, and they gave me a whole felony. It was a felony. So yes, I am a felon, and that's why I'm always saying what I'm saying to people who always are, I have a background, I can't do that. No, forget that. You can do whatever it is that you put your mind to it. Forget all that. A felony is not, that's not you. That's what they say you are. Are you? No, my name is not felony. I'm not felony. I'm not felon. No, that's not me. That has nothing to do with me. at all. Your actions, your crime, whatever it was, that's not you. That was just an act of what it is that you did. Now, what brought it to my attention was because, of course, on Facebook, there's like a whole lot of people that's like, you're watching it, you see me, but you won't acknowledge me at all whatsoever, let alone I actually do hair right where I'm from, live in the whole 9 yards. And it's like, the people who do mess with me from school, y'all already know who y'all are, but the selected many that choose to isolate themselves is like, it's not really actually a valid standpoint, honestly. Like, it's just one of those, if you didn't know that part of who I am, now you know. And if you have been supporting me before knowing this story, thank you for your support. And thank you for being shocked. Like, oh, snap, you? That's like everybody tells me, like, oh, you got a feeling. Yes, fool. I'm not, you not the only, okay. Everybody got the issues. Okay, it's not just you. And if you are one of the people from the past and you're watching this, it's all complete 100% love. It is absolutely okay, because your girl got their own problems. Now, we are like 50 years old. Don't nobody have time for that. Simple. I'm just wanting to say. But if you are from a past and you are watching this, just please go ahead and click the subscribe button. I'm just saying, make a fake account and subscribe. It don't matter if you mess with me or not. I just need for you to click the subscribe, so that way we can make a quota. That way we can literally sit up here and manifest greatness, y'all. You know? So, that was the one time I've ever been arrested. If you are a person who's ever been arrested, or have a felony and feel like that subjects you, or that limits you to who you are, what it is you are capable of doing or manifesting, let that go. Like, I had people all around me, oh, you know, you'll never get a job here, you'll never get a job. Like, yeah, I ended up getting out. I was a manager at Jack in the Box for 3 years. My pay went completely higher than people who's been there for like 7 years. And then now I am my own boss. Like, I guess, for say, I don't like saying that, it's so cliche to me, but yeah, I literally work for myself, pretty much. So it's like, it's not a crutch. Nothing will ever be a crutch unless you allow it to. This is my Vlogmas Day 7 story time, and yes, this story time does tie to a whole lot of story times, because yes, I did say fake marijuana, so of course it's like, oh Jesus, of course it's like fake marijuana. So the fake marijuana era, because it literally was just a piece of an era, like a piece of a few months of my life, that was from trading one addiction from another addiction, starting from when I was a child. Go figure. So because I just sit up here and put some tea out and dish that out just a little bit, like for real, you know, if y'all caught what I just said and you want to know the more tea, go ahead and leave a comment and let me know, because obviously it's my life and I got some drama. Like, I'll be messy for my own stuff because people don't want to be messy for their stuff and stuff like that. So that's just a piece of the tea. Your boy did get arrested. Your boy was all over the news, okay? No, that was not my mugshot. That was not the mugshot from jail. I was literally, that when they put a warrant out for my arrest the very first time, they literally came to my house and picked me up. I went to like downtown somewhere for like 8 hours, and then I was bailed out. That picture was with the bail bonds place. I was happy as hell, dirty as hell, on my menstrual cycle and everything. So it was like cheese, and I had those Fresh Boy starter locks, okay? So yeah, in the comments, of course, people were like so weird, because everybody was just trying to figure out what was my race. Someone said it looked like I had a tarantula on my head, which I found very funny. I had a lot of death threats. But it was more so people just trying to figure out what category to group me with, as it's like, oh, she with the black people or the white people or the Hispanic people, or the, like, who is she? Who's her parents? Like, it was just like one of those, you know? Humanity is so screwed off. Like, y'all are just utterly annoying. It makes no sense. So that's my tea. If y'all got any other like suggestions on what y'all want to see and stuff like that, because we do have some more days and stuff going on for this Vlogmas, let me know. Let your boy know, okay? Again, I appreciate all the love and support. Subscribe. Tell your mama to tell your mama and her daddy and her husbands and all them stuff. Everybody to just subscribe. Grab your kid's phone. Pick their phone up. Type in ACAM23 TV on their YouTube and just press subscribe. Y'all be safe.